Ziering, Sharon Lawrence, and Richard Belzer on Hollywood Squares.
Tonight at 7:30 on CBS 2.
Georgia!
Hey,
Hi.
you got a minute?
I'm actually waiting for Holden to come back. We're taking the baby to the doctor.
Oh, is she sick?
She was, but she's fine now. We just need to take her to the doctor.
I hope she's feeling better. You know what? I'll come back when you have more time.
No, wait.
Okay.
No, I'm not leaving right away. So, what do you want to talk about?
Are you sure you have time?
Are you kidding me? Your family. Of course I have time. Come on in.
Thanks.
Come on in.
Well, I've been trying to talk to Lucinda about this, but it's been kind of hard since she got married. And I'm getting a little worried.
Come on in.
Oh, thanks.
Hi, I'm here to see Mr. Sanders. He's the director of admissions.
I know who he is. Why do you want to see him?
Get into college, man. Why else would I want to see the director of admissions? Come on, look, I have my application right here.
Great. Do you have an appointment?
No, I didn't know I was going to need one.
Mr. Sanders is a busy man. He's got a lot of important meetings today.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe he can spare a few minutes. I mean, he is the director of admissions, right?
Yeah?
Yeah, well, why don't you get up and ask him? Please.
Fine. Why don't you have a seat?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
College chump. You're a big man on campus, right? What a sucker.
Eddie?
Hi, Katie. What are you doing here?
Hey, what are you doing here? Do you have a problem with your schedule for next semester?
Well, yeah, just a little.
Well, did you get it all settled?
No, not yet.
Well, this may be your lucky day. I'm here applying for a job, so if all goes well, I'll be working here in the office. Maybe then I could help you.
Yeah, that's, wow. That's really great. Really.
Excuse me, I'm already with a client.
Oh. Oops. I'm sorry, I didn't
There's no need to wait outside. Any legal business you have to discuss, I'm sure you can do in front of your husband.
John, what are you doing here?
Gee, Mr. Price, I didn't realize that my lovely bride was coming to see you today.
I'm gonna come back another time.
No, don't rush off, darling. I'm sure if you have a legal problem, you can discuss it, but I'm sure as your husband, I'm entitled to know what that problem is.
You are entitled to nothing.
Why don't I give you a few minutes alone? I need to see my associate down the hall.
Just what are you doing? Are you spying on me?
I'm keeping my eye on you.
Oh, you're sick, you twisted, paranoid man. Not that I owe you any explanation at all, but I am here on behalf of my cousin Molly.
You're here to get legal advice for your cousin Molly?
That's right, Sherlock.
Then why do you tell this man that you've got a legal problem of your own?
I don't have to put up with this.
Listen, don't think you can make a fool out of me the way you did Hal. I know why you're here. Don't think you can double-cross me. If that's what you think you're doing, you got another thing coming, Mrs. Dixon.
I came to bail you out.
What? Camille, look, you shouldn't even be here.
Right, I can't stand the thought of you being in here, so I had to come.
You do this for me.
Does it surprise you?
Yeah, I thought we said goodbye.
We did say goodbye. I heard you were here, and look, you helped me through the worst time in my life, and now it's my turn to help you.
Right. Okay, you want to help me? The best thing you can do is leave. Now!
As the world turns.
Julia? Julia! Oh my God. Julia, come on. Come on, this isn't funny. Wake up. Julia. Come on, Lindsay, I mean it. Julia. Julia! Julia. Julia. Julia.
Jack! Jack!
No. I've had enough of this. Enough of you. Good. That's right. I am stronger now, David. I am stronger than you.
Julia? Julia!
Jack.
Oh. Are you all right?
Yeah, of course.
Oh my God, I thought you were unconscious.
Why?
Well, I don't know. I just thought. I don't know what I thought. I thought something was really wrong here. That's all.
No, nothing's wrong.
You sure?
I had a great sleep. I am better. I can feel it. I'm better, Jack. It's over. Oh, Jack, it's finally over. God.
Bit by bit, bite by bite, gonna twist your noodle tonight. Introducing the Hamburger Helper Supreme line. Try new Italian Parmesan. Twist your noodle, change your mind.
Nobody's perfect.
He's perfect.
I'm no superhero.
He's so strong.
I can't dance.
Can't dance.
You don't have to be perfect to be preferred. Preferred stock cologne.
He can't dance at all.
There are times when hugs can be dished out by the pound. The original, deliciously moist, all butter pound cake. Sara Lee. Add some delicious to your life.
Most cold medicines can raise your blood pressure. If you have high blood pressure, don't take chances. Get the facts from the American Heart Association. This message is brought to you by Coricidin HBP, cold medicine specially formulated for people with high blood pressure.
Using ordinary packaging tape can be hard for anybody. That's why Scotch Brand introduced Tear by Hand packaging tape. Grip it anywhere, rip it anywhere. It always tears straight, yet it's amazingly strong and holds tight. So whether you're sending a package through space or the mail, it's the right stuff. Tear by Hand packaging tape from Scotch Brand. Great ideas that stick.
Come on down, Edna! To the new electronic Price is Right.
Living room set, 8,000.
Mexican holiday, 7,000.
Actual retail price, $7,100.
You can't go wrong when the price is right.
If there be any reason
He's too young. She's too good for him.
let the family feud begin.
Electronic Family Feud.
Worst wedding gifts.
Twin beds.
Cuckoo clocks.
Most popular answer is lava lamps.
Electronic Family Feud.
Excuse me.
Wait a minute. You're forgetting something, aren't you? If you want to renege on our deal, you need this. The agreement that we signed, giving me custody of the child after it's born. You're going to have to, this lawyer, you wanted to go through it, find out if there's any loopholes, right?
I'm not trying to double-cross you, John.
Get this through your head. I'm way ahead of you on this deal. I am not like Hal Munson. There's just one thing I don't understand. Why do you want to do this? Because what we agreed upon is best for the baby, it's best for you.
Right, because according to your theory, I'm nothing but a no-good tramp, and you're going to be the perfect papa.
At least I'm not in it for the money.
Nor am I. I love my baby.
Right, and you'll do anything for it, right? Okay, fine. Then we'll get out of the agreement. I'll just rip it right up. What do you say? That'll be just great. That's fine. We'll get a divorce. What do you say? Tonight, tomorrow, anytime. But of course, you don't collect the $50 million if we split before the baby's born. But that's okay. Shoot, I can live with that. I'd be free. I could go to Lisa. I could ask her if I could have a second chance. What? So what do you say? Shall I rip it up?
You're bluffing. You wouldn't rip it up.
Why not?
Because you want the baby.
I'll get it anyway.
And how do you figure that?
I'll prove that you're an unfit mother. I don't think that would be too hard. Of course, it might be a little rough on you. Might be a little humiliating. Might be a little stressful. I don't want to do that. I don't want to put you through that.
Like you care.
I care about the baby.
You know what? I have a grand idea. Why don't you lock me up in a cage and keep me in your suite until I go into labor?
That's a fine idea, but I don't think I can stand to have you around the house for 24 hours a day.
I'm leaving.
We're going out of here together.
I don't think so.
I think so. Let's go.
John, you obnoxious man! Where are you going?
It started like a nightmare, you know? I had all these memories of David just flashing in my mind, and then it changed. It was like I somehow managed to get control of the dream and make him go away. You know, it was like I saw David in the dream, and I told him that he had haunted me for the last time, and then it was the strangest feeling when I woke up just now. It was like I knew that it was true.
I'm glad. I was just so scared when I couldn't wake you up.
No, I am so glad that you didn't wake me up, because if you had woken me up, then I wouldn't have had the dream, and it was such a good dream. It was so good after all those nightmares.
Well, I can see that you're finally doing better.
Yeah, I am. I really, really am.
I had no idea you were such a sound sleeper. Well, I guess I don't have to worry about playing the stereo too loud or watching TV in bed.
I don't think that you're going to be watching too much TV while we're in bed.
Julia, you are feeling better, aren't you?
I told you.
I think I'm gonna like having you live here.
You know what? I think you are too.
Oh. Oh, I almost forgot. I got you a present.
Another present?
Well, yeah, it's kind of a housewarming present, because that's what we're doing here, right? We're setting up house.
Yeah, I guess we are. Oh.
It's your official coffee mug.
Oh my God, I love it. Come here. Thank you so much.
When I first moved here, I used to get up really early and make myself a cup of coffee and go out on the porch and watch the sunrise. It's beautiful out there that time of day, so peaceful and calm. But somehow I always thought that there was something missing. And now I know that something was you.
Did you know that we have 3 couples here in this class that you recommended from the clinic? Oh, wait a minute. You remember the McKays, right?
Yeah, Diana and Mike. I think they're expecting in January.
That's right.
Yeah, how
that's
they
right.
doing?
Oh, they are terrific. Although I think they're going to graduate just in time. You know, I mean, they're really pulling it close.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Oh,
Ben,
sure.
have you heard from Camille?
No, I thought she was with you.
Well, she was supposed to meet me at Fashions, and she didn't show up, so I thought maybe she got sick again from the chemo.
No. Look, she was fine when she left Java. She said she was going to meet you for the fitting, so that probably just came up.
She's got to get fitted today, or the gown's not going to be ready for the wedding, and she knows that. And I don't know what would have been more important to her than that.
This is between me and my brother. You don't want to get involved.
I am involved. Listen, are you going to tell me what happened or what?
I messed up.
How?
I got my hands on some money, a lot of money. I know this is going to be hard to believe, but I found it. I dug it up. It was buried, $2 million in cash.
Oh, $2 million.
It was the ransom. Holden was going to pay David Stenbeck to save Lily and the baby. I didn't know it. All right, but Jack thinks I've been working with David all along. That's why I had the money.
Jack actually believes that you could be involved in a kidnapping? Brad.
You know what Jack thinks of me?
Yeah, I guess I do, because he blames you for something that you never did.
Yeah, and he finally got his wish to come true. He got to put the handcuffs on me himself.
I don't understand. Why didn't you just turn the money in?
It was because of you.
Now there's a new choice when you have the flu. You can take that other flu medicine with alcohol, or you could try Tylenol, a great new way to get nighttime flu relief. Introducing new Tylenol Flu Nighttime for fast, effective relief of your worst nighttime flu symptoms. And unlike that other flu medicine, it contains no alcohol, and a good night's sleep will make you feel better.
Morning.
New Tylenol Flu Nighttime. It's all the relief you need.
Victoria's Secret introduces Dream Angels. An impossibly romantic new bra. Dream Angels. It's only at Victoria's Secret. Dream Angels. Sweet dreams.
Your toothbrush can clean the surfaces of teeth, but may not get to the spaces between. Listerine can. Listerine flows into the tiny spaces between teeth to kill germs and help prevent the gum disease, gingivitis. Get in there and fight with Listerine.
What do dry, sore throats want?
Bathe me in herbal goodness. Comfort me with the flavor of fruit juice. Soothe me with
New Celestial Seasonings Herbal Throat Drops. What you do for you.
Thank you.
This new Jell-O, it fizzes, it bubbles, it wakes up my tongue. I just add club soda, uncork, and ask, was today a good year?
New sparkling white grape Jell-O. Smile more.
Hey, who's this?
Introducing new radio-controlled Elmo and Puppy.
Look at Puppy go!
Press Elmo's hand or tummy, and he talks.
Chase your tail, Puppy!
And Puppy really listens. RC Elmo and Puppy from Sesame Street.
I gotta learn some new tricks.
When the marriage is over, how do you get your fair share?
$44 million.
Surviving divorce. 48 hours tonight.
Oh, I really hope this job works out. I need the extra money, and I need something that's flexible so I can work around my classes.
Definitely, I hear that, you know?
So what are you taking next semester?
You know what, I haven't
Mr. Sanders,
decided yet.
he can see about your application.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
You got it.
What application? I thought...
No, it's a student loan application, you know?
Oh.
I'm good for it, you know? I work my butt off and pay off every cent, you know, because I'm not having anybody say that I'm a deadbeat, you know?
Oh, I didn't think that.
Mr. Sanders is waiting.
Yeah, thanks.
Hey, good luck.
Yeah, you too, definitely.
Hi.
Hi.
Are you here about the assistant's position?
Yes, do you think Mr. Sanders will have time to see me today?
Actually, I'm screening all the applicants for Mr. Sanders. Did you fill out an application?
Oh, yes, I have it right here. I wrote down all of the jobs that I had during high school, and I worked in an office last summer. I did filing and typing, and I worked on a computer. I hope that'll help.
I wouldn't worry if I were you. I think you may be perfect for this job.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, too.
So Lucinda was being a real snob about Eddie, you know? Like, I'm not supposed to hang out with him anymore because I'm a part of this great family now. So I told her that I would go to school as long as she would pay for him to go to school, too. And she finally agreed after I said I would stand up for her at that creep Stenbeck's wedding, and that was the deal.
Okay, all right. Let me get this straight. My mother agreed to pay for your college tuition and Eddie's college tuition.
Yes.
Who's Eddie?
He's my friend.
Oh.
Well, he's like my best friend, you know? But anyway, I'm not trying to bag on Lucinda, okay? I would never trash her at all. She's been great to me. I mean, she's paid for my hospital bills and my credit card and for my clothes and stuff like that. You know, who else would do that? Nobody would.
No.
But she hasn't come through on this tuition.
All right, have you asked her about it?
Yeah, I've left her a lot of messages at home, but she hasn't gotten back to me yet, and I'm not going by that house because of Stenbeck. You know, he hates me. He hates me as much as I hate him. And there's another problem, too. I mean, Eddie's not going to take her money.
For the tuition?
Yeah. Even if she does sign the check for him, he's still not going to take it. So, I was thinking that maybe you could talk to her about helping out another way.
How?
Well, see, Lily, I'm not really sure that he can get into college with the grades that he had in high school. I mean, not that he's not a smart guy, you know. He's one of the smartest guys that I know. He had some hard times growing up. You know, he grew up on the streets and just had one bad break. And well, I know that Lucinda has to know some bigwigs over at that college, and I'm sure that she's given them money, right? So maybe if she could talk to them about putting a good word about letting him in, you know?
You really want to help him, don't you?
Yeah. I owe him. I mean, when I moved to this town, he was there for me, and when Sam left me and I had nowhere to go, he took me in. No strings attached, nothing like that. he's a really good guy. He needs a chance, and maybe if you could just let Lucinda see how much he really does need to go to college.
He's very important to you, isn't he?
Yeah, like I said, he's like my best friend.
Seems to me he may be more than that.
Well, if he was, would that be so bad?
No. But if my mother finds out how you really feel about him, you're gonna have quite a fight on your hands.
Where do you get off dragging me here?
Now, listen, if you want to have natural childbirth, you've got to have lessons, don't you?
I'm not discussing this with you. It's none of your business.
I happen to be the father. You think I want you in the middle of childbirth screaming out for drugs when you can give birth naturally? The natural childbirth?
Oh, well, I have a better idea. Why don't you just have the kid for me?
If I could, I would. Wait here. I'm going to see if they have room for you in the class.
I'm planning on signing up for your next session of classes, and I was hoping that you wouldn't mind if I observed today.
Oh, of course not. No, and if your partner's around, then he can join us too. As a matter of fact, I'd recommend it.
Well, actually, he's not here today. He couldn't make it, but I'll be sure to fill him in on everything.
That's fine, and we'll be starting soon, okay?
Okay. Hi. You're gonna need a coach for this. I know that. And don't try to tell me that I can't count on Tom. I was gonna say you can count on me. If you can stand it.
You know, if I were you, I'd take your mother up on that, because Tom is off limits to you now.
I'm no shrinking violet. I refuse to let my hair color fade into the background. Now with Fade Resistant Preference by L'Oreal, I fear nothing. The sun, the wind, nothing at all. Powerful Stay True colorants that resist fading mean color won't fade out. And special conditioners mean hair won't dry out. With Preference, is your color glorious? Is it rich and golden? Is it perennially perfect? Oh, I think it is. And I'm worth it. Fade Resistant Preference by L'Oreal.
Night and day, you are the one.
Feel fresh, dry, 24 hours of every day with Lady Speed Stick Gel.
I only you, neath the moon and under the sun.
This gel glides on clean and clear, never leaves a trace. 24-hour Lady Speed Stick Gel. Breeze through your day, however long it lasts.
Day and night, night and day.
By Menu.
My mom says I look just like the Gerber baby. I've changed a bit, and so has Gerber. Now they don't have any added sugar or starch in over 100 recipes. Shouldn't your baby be a Gerber baby?
Hello. Got your new litter. It's not Fresh Step, but it was on sale. How lucky is that?
Cats know what they like in cat litter. Fresh Step. Your cat will thank you.
Food that sounds as fresh as this comes from a food storage bag that sounds like this. Slide Lock from Ziploc. The bag that tells you it's closed. So now you can be sure it's fresh because you can hear Slide Lock close. Slide Lock. The zip locks in freshness from Ziploc.
Tonight, a troubled girl mistakes kindness for something more.
I think I'm in love with you.
I'm married. This is wrong.
All new Promised Land. Then, 3 murders, 3 different killers.
I still don't know why they did what they did.
Can you discover how they're all connected? An all-new puzzling Diagnosis Murder, CBS tonight.
Surviving Divorce, an all-new 48 Hours tonight.
Will a mysterious woman...
What did she do? Stay out of the basement.
Put an angel in danger. Piper Laurie guests on Touched by an Angel, CBS Sunday.
I'm sorry, John. Since when did you start speaking for Tom?
I'm not speaking for Tom. I'm speaking for Margot, my daughter. Remember? You know, the woman whose husband you tried to steal.
Butt out.
What makes you think that Tom is going to divorce Margot, give up his marriage simply because you're carrying his kid?
Gee, I don't know, John. Why don't you tell me? Isn't that why you divorced Barbara and married Carly?
What do you know about that?
I guess you haven't seen the paper today.
Here, allow me.
Divorced, heart
Let me
surgery.
see.
You read that.
Memorial Heart Medic admits he's the daddy, flies to the Caribbean and ties a knot with top cop's very pregnant
What is
ex.
this?
It's the Argus.
That's absolutely...
Oh, speaking of the Argus.
Johnny.
Hi. Keep the paper. I didn't even get a chance to talk to the lawyer. John was there. In his office. Yeah, Molly, this is the thing. John says that he can get this kid without the contract by proving that I'm an unfit mother. Yeah, and it's not like he doesn't have the ammo, right? Yeah, no, there's no way I'm gonna let him raise my child. I'll think of something, don't worry. Oh, no, Lisa's here. I gotta go.
Okay, what I wanted to tell you first of all is that I think that you have all come here to study the techniques of natural childbirth because you care so much about your children that you want them to have the best possible beginning in life. And you should really be proud of that. That is terrific. So we're going to begin now, and I'm going to start by telling you about the purposes of this class, which is to teach you basically about labor, delivery, about relaxing, about developing techniques where you can not only manage, but you can also lessen labor pain.
Call Camille's apartment again, no answer.
Okay, well, let's not get worried. I bet she's at Fashions right now.
I called Fashions. She's not there either. Look, I don't think it's any big mystery what happened. She went to the jail to see Brad.
Why did I take the money? I found it after I got practically thrown out of your engagement party. Well, that was a funny night, you know? First, I completely embarrassed myself there, and then I find this loot. And I was gonna turn it in, but then Ben shows up at my place.
The night he asked you to stay away from me.
Yeah, you know, it kinda got to me. Everybody thinks I'm scum. Fine, keep the money. You know, and then you come and you say goodbye. And I had to get as far away from there as possible. As far away from you. The loot was my ticket, all right? So I flew down to the Caribbean with Molly Conlon. She was there when we dug it up, and I figured I'd laundered some of the cash, and I'd blow it on a good time. When I found out that it belonged to Holland, I told her we had to turn it in right away. I didn't want to be any part of that. On that, you gotta believe me.
I do believe you.
Well, Jack doesn't. And he is working overtime right now, trying to connect me with Molly, with David Stenbeck. He thinks we were down in the islands trying to contact him. And I swear, I never had anything to do with David. I don't have a clue where he is.
He honestly believes that you were working for him.
He's gonna try and hang this whole thing on me. You know? He has been looking for this chance for a long time, and now he's finally got it.
Brad, this is crazy. You can't let that happen.
Hey, maybe it's better this way, you know? Maybe if this will help my little brother. Let him put this vendetta to rest.
No, Brad, there never should have been a vendetta in the first place. He hates you for no reason. He hates you because he thinks you killed your father.
Look, that's the way it is.
Brad, please, just tell him the truth. Just save yourself and just...
Camille, leave it alone.
How do you expect me to leave it alone? You expect me to sit here and let my friend take the blame for something he didn't do?
Leave it alone! I trusted you with that. Leave it alone.
I feel so happy, so full of hope. I think it's because of you. And because of that dream that I had. You know, it's like I finally got over my fear of David. I told the ghost of David to get out of my life.
Well, he's not exactly a ghost. He's just on the run, but he's not gonna hurt you again.
Right. That's what I meant. I love your place.
It's our place now.
Our place. I love the way that sounds. Hey, you want to dance?
Now?
Yeah, you want to?
What? Sure. What kind of music did you have in mind?
No music. We can just dance.
Let's just dance.
You know,
When I was a little girl, my parents used to throw these big parties. And there's this one couple who used to always go out to the terrace by themselves to dance. I used to watch them, and I would think, you know, if only my parents would dance like that, they would love each other a little more. Jack, I don't ever want us to stop dancing.
I promise we won't. I'll never stop loving you either. Can you believe that? Excuse me.
Typical.
Hello? Who? No. I'll be down there in a minute. Thanks. Someone's about to bail my brother out. I gotta get down to the station right now. I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
okay.
really sorry. I'll be back as fast as I can.
All right, well, I'll be here.
I love you.
I love you, too. Bye.
Bye.
I am feeling so much better. I don't need these things anymore.
From a special place where chocolate is everything comes Hershey's Pot of Gold boxed chocolates. Almonds, caramels, and pecans nestled in beds of chocolate.
Hershey's Pot of Gold. He's growing up, but he's not done growing. So choose a fever medicine made for his developing system. Introducing new Pediacare Fever Liquid. It's faster than children's Tylenol. He counts on you, so count on Pediacare Fever because you care. Pediacare.
Looking for a great gift idea?
Chia.
Chia Pets, the pottery that grows. It's easy. Soak your chia overnight, spread the seeds, keep it watered, and watch it grow. Grow a whole collection of fun with new Chia Pets. Chia Elephant, Chia Cow, and Chia Lion Cub. Chia Pets and Chia Heads, the pottery that grows.
Chia Pets and Chia Heads available at Rite Aid, Walgreens, Osco and Save on Drugs, and Eckerd. Makes a great gift.
I'm a real wild one. Wild one.
Kids are born to be wild. It's just whether they'll do it on your furniture or our toys. Bring out their constructive side with the Little Tykes Rev and Roar Mechanics Workshop. With 44 hands-on tools and accessories, and the roar of a real engine. Little Tykes, fun that lasts.
For the finest care you'll ever know, come to where the aloes grow. Improved Huggy Supreme diapers. They've got aloe and a core that's so much more absorbent. The leakage protection is truly outstanding. Improved Huggy Supreme. Leakage protection and aloe 2, the ultimate in care for you.
Stay tuned for more of As the World Turns.
Looking for lifetime medical care? You could try crime. These guys did. Now you're paying their bills.
It's nuts to have those individuals in the most secure facility in the prison system.
Elderly convicts and their skyrocketing medical costs. Can you afford it? Eye on America, tonight on the CBS Evening News.
Mary Lou Henner, the Hughleys, John Henton, and Nicholas Brendan on Howie.
Bring your family and friends to Pasadena for one of Southern California's most beautiful and moving events, the 10th Annual Posada. Enjoy food, drinks, entertainment, and a touching closing ceremony that remembers those we've lost to AIDS. Give hope to those living with HIV and AIDS, hope for a cure. The 10th Annual Posada, December 5th in Pasadena. 1-800-3-POSADA.
Now you don't have to search the world for the perfect gift. Handmade in the tradition of ancient artists. It's new Chia Pets. Chia Elephant, Chia Cow, and Chia Lion Cub. It's easy. Soak your chia overnight, spread the seeds, keep it watered, and watch it grow.
Chia.
Grow a whole collection of fun with new Chia Pets and Chia Heads. Chia Pets and Chia Heads, the pottery that grows.
Chia Pets and Chia Heads available at Rite Aid, Save-On, Drug Emporium, and Long's.
The CBS 2 Giving Tree and Toy Drive.
Look for these special trees at Macy's.
And help a child in need this holiday season.
Now with your gift donation, get a complimentary pass to the Holiday Wonderland event at Universal Studios.
The address is CBS. Welcome home.
So when I fell in love with Holden, my mother thought he was only after the family fortune, and she did everything she could to break us up. She's very protective of her family. Now that you're a part of it, you may run up against that.
So she thinks he's trying to use me.
She might.
But that's just crazy because he won't even take her money now.
I know. Yeah, I believe that. I do. I think that, but if my mother thinks that he's not good enough for you, she's going to try to keep him away from you.
That's so unfair.
I know, it's unfair, but I'm telling you, she does it out of love.
This is a crazy family to be in, huh?
Yeah, tell me about it.
Look at the guy who she married.
Oh, don't get me started, please.
Oh. You're so easy to talk to, Lily.
Oh, thanks.
You know, I always wanted a big family. And all I really had was Nana, which was great, you know. She was there for me, but I kind of needed a mother to talk about problems or whatever, you know.
Sure.
And then I found Sam, and I thought that...
You miss her, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I do, but... You know, it just kind of set me off that she told me she was going to be there for me. And she wasn't going to leave me. And then she left me, and she didn't even say goodbye.
Well, you know, maybe she had a good reason for leaving and not telling you where she was going.
Like what?
Maybe she was trying to protect you.
You're just trying to make me feel better. The bottom line is that she left. She left me, and that was it. You know? There's nothing I can do about it. I gotta get over it. I really don't want to talk about this anymore. Can I change the subject? Ask you a question?
Sure, go ahead.
What does a girl do when she's in love with a guy who's in love with somebody else?
Well, you did manage to finish high school after all those transfers. Oh, you left one question blank here.
Really? What's that?
Have you ever been arrested?
Wow, I don't know how I missed that. Is that important?
Of course it's important. Everybody has to entirely complete the application.
So, why do you want this job, Katie? Is it all right that I call you Katie?
Sure. Basically, I need the money for expenses. I can type, and I used a computer on my last job. I picked it up fairly quickly.
Great, great. Tell me something. Were you a cheerleader in high school?
Me? No.
Really? I'm surprised about that. I mean, you sure got the looks. When you walked in here, I figured you for a head cheerleader.
Well, I wasn't.
Wow.
Not really into sports.
Wow, that's hard to believe. You were in great shape.
Look, about the job,
Hey, don't sweat it. With your qualifications and my connections,
maybe I should talk to Mr. Sanders.
you don't need to see him. He put me in charge of hiring for this job. If I like you, you're in.
What kind of trash is this?
What? What are you talking about?
What do you mean, what am I? You know what I'm talking about. Memorial Heart Medic marries top cops.
That, John, oh, that.
Oh, that? I know how this got in the newspaper. Nothing gets in this paper without your approval. So it's your responsibility. Don't deny that.
I'm not denying anything. I wrote it.
You wrote it?
Yes.
You're so eager to embarrass me, you turn your own newspaper into a gossip rag?
Oh, John, for heaven's sakes, just lighten up a little bit. For heaven's sakes, it's all the truth.
You have no right to print something like this.
I have every right in the world. Of course I do.
I haven't even told my kids or the people here at the hospital.
Don't worry about it. I'm sure they'll read about it in the paper. What are you doing, trying to keep this marriage a secret?
No, I'm not, but I would like to be able to tell people myself.
Well, I think that's too bad, then. It's a shame. It's too bad.
Is this payback because I embarrassed you or something? Or I hurt you before?
Don't flatter yourself.
Oh, come on. I mean, you come down to the islands and things have worked out and I hurt you.
Oh, you did not. Trust me, you did not hurt.
I did hurt you.
I'm quite relieved. Oh, you did not. I said I am relieved.
I know you wanted it to work out for us down there, and instead it didn't, okay?
Okay.
So now what, are you going to try to hate me? Because I don't think that's going to work.
Oh, let me tell you something, buddy. It works.
I don't
You'd be
think so.
amazed
You
how
know
it
what?
works. What?
I think you still love me. You may not want to, but I think you do.
Oh.
Ben, you don't know for sure that Camille's with Brad?
No, but it's a pretty good guess. She was upset when she found out he was in jail, right?
Yeah.
And she feels like he helped her when she was down. And I should be surprised if she didn't go see him. They're just friends, right?
Well, that's how Camille's looking at it. But Brad, on the other hand, he's a whole nother story. Not that you have anything to worry about. Camille loves you, Ben, and she's gonna marry you.
No, I'm not worried. I got rounds to make. I better get to them.
Ben, maybe you're not worried about Brad Snyder, but I am. And I'm gonna do something about it. Right now.
Excuse me, officer. I just posted bail for Brad Snyder. They told me to wait here for the
Camille,
paperwork.
I can't let you do this.
Don't let your lips chap or dry. Keep them smooth with Stay Smooth Lip Color from Almay, the first anti-chap lip color with SPF 25. Get lips that won't chap, crack, or dry. Stay Smooth anti-chap lip color from Almay.
Look at you. What a cold. Even your sinuses hurt. You know how Advil gets rid of tough pain fast? Well, Advil cold and sinus gets rid of tough sinus pain fast. This is in this, plus a decongestant. That's why they call it Advil cold and sinus. It's easy to erase a tough stain like grass when your detergent has twice the cleaning power of this value brand. Era's got twice the detergent of this value brand, twice the power to erase tough stains. So imagine how clean Era can get your whole wash. Era, erase your stains.
A house call with Dr. T. Barry Brazelton.
Don't rush your toddler into toilet training or let anyone else tell you it's time.
No!
It's got to be his choice. So I'm glad there's finally a bigger diaper for growing toddlers. What a big help and a terrific idea. Now he can decide for himself when the time is right. It's got to be his achievement, no one else's.
Introducing Pampers Size 6, specially designed for growing toddlers.
When it comes to hairspray, the competition's stiff. The competition's sticky. The competition can't hold up to Pantene Pro V hairspray with Elastess. Other hairsprays are just no match for Pro V. Only Pro V has Elastess, so it holds this well, feels this good, and bounces right back into place. Pantene Pro V Flexible Hold Hairspray, the only one with Elastess.
The best hold, the best feel, the best of both worlds. No competition.
What do you mean, Jack?
I can't let you put up your money to get my brother out. He's right where he belongs.
Look, I know how you feel about Brad.
No. One's got nothing to do with the other. This is not personal.
Isn't it, though?
No. Now, I don't know what he told you, but he brought this on himself, and he's gonna have to pay the consequences for once in his life.
Jack, he's my friend, and he needs help.
Camille, you're making a big mistake here. Now, it's not gonna matter what you do. He's gonna keep messing up.
I don't believe that.
Yeah, well, I know him. Take my advice. He's not worth it. Cut him loose.
He didn't walk away from me when I needed a friend, and I can't do that now. I owe him.
Yeah, and what about Ben? The guy you're gonna marry? What do you owe him?
Okay, so jerseys are cut bigger. Jerseys are all kinds of comfortable, and jerseys are easy to care for. Did I mention they're comfortable? That's jerseys, with a Z. Ow!
So you think Santa will like these red and green M&Ms?
I don't know. I never met the guy. He does exist!
They do exist. Santa?
My mom says I look just like the Gerber baby. I've changed a bit. And so has Gerber. Now they don't have any added sugar or starch in over 100 recipes. Shouldn't your baby be a Gerber baby?
There are times when hugs can be dished out by the pound. The original, deliciously moist, all-butter pound cake. Sara Lee. Add some delicious to your life.
I mean, there's really only one cranberry suitable for the role in my mind. The challenge is finding the supporting tangerine.
Tell me about yourself.
Like you can possibly understand my pain. You want to know about me? Me is empty. I am a shell of a tangerine. I am just seeds and regret, baby.
Seems a little bitter, don't you think? Introducing Ocean Spray Cranberry Tangerine. To go with the best cranberries, we only pick the best fruit.
I got no more me for you, okay? That's me. Oh.
New Ocean Spray Cranberry Tangerine.
Okay.
You can't cure a cold, but you can sure manage the symptoms with Dimetapp Elixir or Extend-Tabs. With the power of 2 cold-fighting ingredients to relieve stuffy, runny noses and sneezing. One for everyone in the family. Dimetapp. You catch colds, we control them.
See, Eddie really does like me. You know, but he thinks of me like a little sister or a pal or something like that. And he has no idea how I feel about him. And this girl, this girl that he's crazy about, I mean, she's everything that I'm not.
What do you mean?
Well, she's perfect, and she's beautiful, and she's sweet.
You know, I don't believe in perfect, and as far as beautiful and sweet, you are that, and more.
Tell that to my mirror, Lily.
Oh, I can't believe you said that. No, this is the truth. And your mother, if she were here right now, she would say the same thing, because it's true.
If only he would think so, huh?
Hmm.
You know, I have talked your ear off. I'm sorry about that. And I know you got to take the baby to the doctor.
Oh, I'm glad you came by, and you did not talk my ear off. Don't worry.
So you'll talk to Lucinda for me?
I will talk to her, and I'll tell you, I bet you, that she comes around about the tuition, and maybe she'll come around about Eddie, too.
I just wish that he would come around about me.
I want to be honest with you, Mr. Silva. You've got a lot working against you.
Yeah, well, maybe I got something going for me, you know, that most of these rich kids here in this school don't.
I don't think you understand the university. Our students aren't all rich.
No, I don't think you understand, okay? To me, they are rich, you know? I mean, look, I'm trying to do something for myself, you know, trying to better myself, get an education, you know? And if you give me a shot, I'm telling you... You know what, I'm sorry, I gotta go.
What are you doing? We're not through.
I know, but like I said, I have
If you want to be considered for admission, you'll sit down and finish this interview.
Okay? I'm sorry. Like I said, I have to go. Thank you very much.
So, do you think you'd like to work here?
Actually, I don't really know. I'm not quite sure that this is the right job for me.
Hey, with your qualifications, not to mention your looks, don't sell yourself short. You got an awful lot going for you.
No, you're right. Hey, you weren't, hitting on my girl, were you?
She's your girlfriend.
Yeah, that's right.
You're with him.
Yeah.
Doug, could you come here, please?
Yeah.
See you, Doug. I'm sorry. I hope I wasn't out of line, but you know, I saw the guy. He was getting a little.
No, I'm glad you said what you did.
Hey, was he interviewing you for the job?
Yeah, sort of.
Well, how'd it go?
Listen, I don't really have time to talk right now, but thank you, Eddie.
Oh, wait, did he say anything about...
Okay, in the beginning stages of labor, the contractions are going to begin slowly, but then they're going to build like a wave. Now, this is where the breathing comes in. So we're going to start by taking a cleansing breath in and out. Then in through the nose, out through the mouth. Rhythmic breathing.
I mean, who does he think he is passing judgment on me? Of course, he can do whatever he wants, right? I mean, that's okay, that's fine.
Oh, don't let him get to you. He's just...
Would you look at him, please? I mean, he's fresh off his honeymoon with Carly, and, well, there he is, flirting with Lisa.
You think he's flirting?
You know, Margot, she's the same way.
Okay, now the important thing is
You know, she had a baby with another man while she was married to Tom, and Tom didn't even consider divorcing her. He spends one night with me, one night. He could lose custody of his own kids.
Lose custody?
Right now, you're seeing...
That's it? John thinks that he can prove me unfit. Well, what about him?
Feel calmer.
I could get custody if I could prove he was an adulterer.
And out.
With Lisa.
You know something, I really, really hate to bruise your great big ego, but if you think for 1 minute that I'm pining away over you, you really are deluding yourself, Johnny.
What is this? You think I made a fool out of you again like I did at that phony engagement party before?
Johnny, please.
No, listen to me. This isn't about you at all, you know that? And if you could stop thinking about yourself for just 2 minutes, you'd see that I was right.
Maybe he is right. Yeah, maybe I am thinking about myself too much. I should just stop and think about the happy couple. Certainly. Hi, Eugene. This is Lisa. How long would it take you to get a few platters fixed up and bring them over here to the hospital? Oh, honey, just as soon as you can.
No. No, it wasn't there. David's shirt, his blood, how could that ever be?
Dry. There's no blood. There was never any blood. It was all in my mind.
Camille?
No, Romeo, it's just her mama.
You know that this has got nothing to do with Ben.
Oh, yeah? Does he know you're here? I didn't think so. Man, Brad really got to you, didn't he? He's good at that. He knows how to work women. You don't have the first idea who he is. Maybe someday I ought to...
You ought to what?
What he did to my family. My father. My father died in a car accident. A hit and run, they called it. He's a good man, Camille. Hardworking, great father. I can't tell you how my family, my mother, suffered when he died. I still miss him to this day. And he's dead because of Brad. Because Brad had one too many and he got behind the wheel.
Brad didn't do anything to your father.
You don't know the whole story.
I know the story. I know the real story.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
You don't know what really happened to your father, and maybe it's time that you did.
The new Slumber Time Soother with remote control. The first soother you can activate out of baby's sight. With the Slumber Time Soother, you can help him to sleep without waking him up.
Works like a dream.
Only Afrin has special formulas for nasal congestion.
Allergy congestion.
children's congestion.
And now for immediate relief of severe congestion, Afrin. Breakthroughs in breathing.
What are you looking at?
Oh, Kurt's still steamed over crab delights. See, no one wants him when they can have real seafood with the great taste of crab and none of the work.
Lewis Kemp. I'll fillet him.
Try Crab Delights from Lewis Kemp.
But I was King Crab.
You're not taking any chances. You're taking a calcium supplement. But which one? Citracal or Oscal? You'd need 2 big Citracals to surpass the absorbable calcium in 1 Oscal. And Oscal's proven effective in more clinical studies. Don't take chances. Take Oscal.
Gosh, you know, I just went to use the phone.
You say once you got back, your wife was gone.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
What?
Have you checked the hot enchilada?
Oh, no. Millicent gets terrible heartburn.
Not this time.
What's that?
Looks like the remains of an individually wrapped Pepsid AC chewable.
Introducing Pepsid AC Chewables, the first chewable to stop heartburn before it starts.
Millicent? Is that you?
Start living heartburn-free with new Pepsid AC Chewables.
If you think all drain cleaners are the same, take a look at this. The problem with Liquid Plumber is that it only cleans here, so clogs keep coming back. That's why we invented new Drano Foamer. It expands, filling your entire pipe, and scrubs it clean, getting the gunk Liquid Plumber leaves behind, so drains stay clear longer. New Drano Foamer keeps drains clear longer than Liquid Plumber. S.E. Johnson.
With the NBA on strike, we decided to call in a few experts.
What would you do if you owned the Clippers?
Sell them! Kids say the darndest things. Then you just won the biggest prize of your life.
It feels great.
But there's a catch.
You mean you're going to charge me for being the millionth customer?
An all-new Candid Camera. It all happens CBS Friday.
Monday, it's a blind date disaster.
I've seen Titanic 53 times.
Becker.
I feel like I am actually on that ship.
Me too.
An all-new episode, CBS Monday.
Tonight on the CBS Evening News, elderly convicts and their skyrocketing medical costs. Can you afford it? The story later.
See, we need...